Fantastic Four, issue 60. Not sure on the legacy number. It starts with a firm talking about the Fantastic Four origin, and then saying the Fantastic Four haven't been selling a lot lately, so they're gonna send Schertzer to see how to get more in touch with the family so they can help their sales increase. So he's with the family, and Human Torch and Thing already arguing, and Thing's calling him Matchstick and Big Head, and Reed is trying to calm it down, and Susan's saying she's sorry this is all happening. And it turns out they're all in some sort of weird universe or dimension, trying to help this poor creature get bugs off of it. The title of this is Inside Out. Reed brings home a macro atom for Franklin, and a stowaway was on the ship, but I don't think it does anything in this comic. Maybe it does in a future one. Haven't read it. On Monday, Schertzer is terrified because he's standing on nothing, and Sue messes with him by making his body invisible. On Tuesday, one of Reed's experiments goes wrong, and gravity is reversed, and they almost reach escape velocity. It's revealed to them that Reed was not invited to call Cerebral, which is a think tank of geniuses. To which Johnny says, he may be weird, but he's the best kind of weird that changes the world. And how dare they not acknowledge his genius. On Wednesday, the Thing and Sue encounter some amateur rappers trying to sell a record, and it turns out the Thing really likes it, even though he was pretending to not care about it earlier. On Saturday, a new concept for the team's outfit is shown, but Schertzer says they don't need it, saying these guys aren't superheroes. They're adventurers, explorers, you name it. But the most important thing is they never stop taking us into the new. Which is probably a nod to Stan Lee, is he didn't want to make more superheroes with masks. He wanted to make people without secret identities. And that's how the Fantastic Four came to be. Which sums up this page here. That, and Reed is telling his new daughter, Valeria here, how they acquired their powers, saying it was not a very good idea. All started from a very arrogant man who did something very stupid. He felt terrible because he knew his friends and family would never have a normal life again, so he figured to rebrand themselves as heroes so they could actually fit into society. He figured by turning them into celebrities, he could maybe be forgiven for taking their normal lives away. Someday, maybe. Johnny and Ben barge in with frickin' Native American headgear, and they're off on a new adventure to save Davy Crockett. Nice little issue, I loved it, it's sincere.